How to get a business loan with no credit history. So many new business owners face this challenge. In fact, so did I. But I figured out the answer and I'm going to share it with you. Let's go. I'm going to share with you the secret way to unlocking millions of dollars in business funding, not in your personal name. I'm going to share with you the easy steps so that you can get funded fast. And I'm going to share with you some big mistakes that people are making so that you don't make those same mistakes. So the first thing that you want to do, of course, is build business credit. So let me first explain to you the difference between business credit and personal credit, because there is a huge difference and you're going to love the difference. Okay. So first, of course, I'll start with personal credit. Everyone pretty much knows this, but I'll quickly tell you, if you don't know, we all have like a FICO score. There's 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, that reports all of the credit that we get, with mortgages or with credit cards. Obviously everything does not report to the credit reporting agency, but most of the things that do, like not your rent, but like a mortgage, your car note, credit cards, those are the primary things that report to a credit bureau, and you have a score. Now, most of us already know credit scores over 700 are great personal credit scores, and anything below 700 or below 720 is probably not the best credit score. Fine, great. But let's talk about the real stuff, because, personal credit is awesome, but when we're talking about building a business, okay, and having no personal credit, okay, so those of you watching this, no personal credit, like you never got a mortgage or you never got a credit card, so you don't have any personal credit, but you still want to get funded for your business, you can. Let's talk about how you do that. So the difference with business credit is that they look at a totally different thing. So with your personal credit, of course, they are looking at how many trade lines you have, how long they've been open, what's your credit utilization, what's your debt ratio. Again, they sometimes guess how much money you make and they figure out your debt ratio, but it's really something that has nothing to do with business credit. There is an entire system for business credit. There is a credit bureau just for business credit. And the biggest one is called Dun & Bradstreet, okay? You may have heard this. And they are the credit reporting agency for businesses. They report our trade lines. So if you take out a business line of credit, or if your business doesn't pay someone can file a lien against you and things like that. And now there's 3 credit bureaus for business. Now the biggest one I just told you is Dun & Bradstreet. The other 2 are Equifax and Experian. They also report business credit. However, the biggest one, probably the most important of all of the 3, is Dun & Bradstreet. So you really want to familiarize yourself with this company, and you're going to start doing things with this company because you need business credit in order to not really have to worry about your personal credit. Your business is an entity, and once you have established your business credit, your business can borrow money, it can get credit cards, it can put houses in its name, it can do everything that you do, only bigger. So let's talk about, you can quickly build business credit. That's the fun thing about it. Personal credit, again, you have no personal credit and you want to get a business loan. Well, you can quickly build business credit and get a business loan. And I mean quickly, I mean in a matter of months. And all you need to do is set this thing up. And I'm going to tell you how. So here's how we do it. All you have to do, get the business license. Either you get an LLC or S Corp or a C Corp, get the business license. Then get an EIN number. You literally can get this for free. It takes like 5 minutes on irs.gov. Then you want to get your business phone number and a couple of other things. And then once you've done those things, you will go to Dun & Bradstreet's website and get your DNB number, okay? So this is the awesome thing, because most credit reports, like think personal credit, they use your social security number and they give you a FICO score. Well, the great thing about it is with a business, although you have an EIN number, which is very similar to your social security number, your EIN number is kind of like your business's social security number. But Dun & Bradstreet has their own number. This is a little bit weird, I'm sorry, that's why I had to say it twice. You will have your EIN number, and then you will take that EIN number and you will go fill it out with DNB, Dun & Bradstreet, and you will get your DUNS number, okay? And this is your own unique identifier for your business that they use from their own company, which is, again, kind of like a social security number. It's unique to your business. and that's the number that they use for their credit reports, okay? It's completely free to get this number. You just have to have a legitimate business. So the things that I said earlier, having the LLC or the S Corp, having a phone number, an email address, an address, those type of things you need to go ahead and get done first before you go and apply for your DUNS number. And now you want to build trade lines. Once you get the DUNS number, they'll go ahead and they'll approve you. They're gonna probably offer you an upgrade, okay? And again, this is just Noelle's opinion, but I bought their upgrade. I think it was like $1,000 and it did absolutely nothing for me. So that's just my experience. So I don't necessarily recommend that to my students. Obviously, you're your own free person and you can go do that, but I do not think you need that. In order to get trade lines, accounts that show on your business credit report, you're going to have to start opening up accounts with companies that will report to Dun & Bradstreet, okay? And it's pretty easy. There's a few companies that I know will pretty much give anyone credit, and they report to Dun & Bradstreet, and they're Uline, Grainger, Quill, Sumo. I actually have a whole list of them, but those are 4 that I know off the top of my head that give business credit. They're vendor credit companies. They'll lend you the money and then it will report on your business credit report. Once you get your accounts with those vendor accounts and you purchase something, and again, pretty easy. I actually have an entire video. I'll put a link in the description box so that you can watch that whole video on just business credit. But again, once you open up those vendor accounts, you purchase something, they will report that to the business credit reporting agency and you will start having trade lines. Then you can up level, okay? So those are accounts that you have to pay after 30 or 60 days. But then once they report, you'll have trade lines after like a month or 2 months. Then you can apply for credit cards with other companies in your business's name because now you have trade lines on your business credit report and then it just up levels from there. And again, I have students that have gotten hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit in a matter of months just by following this process. So it's something that almost anyone could do. You can start getting business loans in a matter of months, okay? I have students that have gotten business loans within 3 months in their business's name, just following the steps that I said. So go ahead, make sure that you do it. If you have any questions, we have a resource. My company has some credit specialists that can help you. You can give them a call at 888-479-4542. I'll put the number right here on the screen and you can just give my credit specialist a call if you are at that point, okay? Again, if you're don't have a business license or any of the other stuff, please do not waste their time. Get those things first. But if you just need some clarification or you just need some help with those next steps, my team is ready and willing to help you. Just give us a call. We're here for you 24/7. All right, guys, go ahead and take this moment and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure you click that little notification bell so that you do not miss any of this content. I am bringing you videos every single weekday, giving you free information, basically a full course right here just for you. Watch all of the videos in this playlist because it is made just for you, to your success.